29 forecast.
Well, I guess you could say this is the calm before the gusty winds. Hello, I'm Storm Team 29 meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick. Here's the view from downtown Charlottesville. We are seeing overcast skies, some hilltop, mountaintop fog, mist and drizzle overnight, so it's a bit damp out here, but so far the winds are light, but that will be changing over the next 12 hours. Temperatures are rising as expected. It was in the 40s in Charlottesville a couple of hours ago. Now it is 55 degrees and in the 50s and 40s across the entire region. Temperatures will get close to 70 briefly in Charlottesville by early to mid-afternoon. NBC 29's live Doppler radar network is showing a little bit of mist and drizzle, but nothing very active for now on the radar scope. Here's a look outside live at the top of Afton. Look at this. We're seeing reduced visibility. There are the headlights. You can barely see them there as they cross the higher elevations. Reduced visibility because of low clouds and fog. Of course, that's what fog is. It's clouds here at the surface. So we're watching the reduced visibility, but that will begin to scour out as the winds pick up over the next few hours. Now, the big picture shows severe weather, deadly weather overnight into portions of Kentucky, Maysville. It's in the far southwestern part of the state right here. Well to the southwest of Louisville and Paducah. That storm traveled more than 200 miles, and it's feared that up to 100 people could have lost their lives overnight into the Bluegrass State because of multiple tornadoes. So we'll begin to survey that damage once the sun comes up. But that system is moving our way. However, our atmosphere is a bit more stable. So far, there are no new tornado watches issued east of the Appalachians. The latest one is across central parts of Kentucky into middle Tennessee. So as this system moves eastbound, it will give us a rush of wind, but the overall tornado threat is on the very low side. So our tornado potential, I don't show this very often, but I want to give you a heads up on what we're talking about. Here's Kentucky. They're in the yellow and the orange, right? Well, that's a moderate risk for tornadoes. And as it moves eastbound, that system is going to weaken. So we just have a little bit of white on the map, and that's a very, very low end on the scale to see a potential spin-up quick tornado. It's never zero chance in a system like this. I'm mainly concerned about straight line winds. Okay, so there's the Ohio Valley in the yellow zone with severe weather. We're in that green zone for isolated severe weather, and that could be some strong gusty winds. And that's why the National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory for much of the area from 4 p.m. until 1 a.m. for gusts up to 55 miles per hour. Futurecast shows here's 2-3 p.m. Shenandoah Valley, your first up to get that rush of wind and rain. And then 6, 7 o'clock, when you join us for the evening news, I'll be tracking those over the Route 29 corridor. 7, 8 over Route 15. And then thereafter, it's more towards I-95. So we're talking about sunshine returning and cooler temperatures for your Sunday. Today's forecast in your Storm Team 29 report, low to mid 60s for the valley, mid to upper 60s, maybe briefly 70. Lots of clouds. The winds pick up from the south later on. Tonight, gusty evening rains. After 8 o'clock, the rains are gone. The temperatures will crash into the 30s and 40s by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's forecast, a more seasonable December day. In the 40s in the valley, low 50s over central Virginia, but our average high is 49 this time of the year. So sunshine and cooler. Here's your 7-day forecast as we go into Sunday night into Monday morning. Lows below freezing with frost. Approaching 60 on Monday with sunshine. In the 60s, 50s and 60s for the rest of next week, and mainly dry skies. So no sign of winter weather in that 7-day forecast. But wow, what a system it has been over the Midwest. You know, it was forecast well in advance, but wow, when you see those devastating tornadoes like that, your heart just sinks and goes out to the folks into the Midwest and into the Ohio Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's just kind of shocking to see something that severe in December.
At night.
At night,
and nocturnal overnight tornadoes are the deadliest because you're not really thinking about, especially in December, because you're not thinking about tornadoes and you're asleep. And unfortunately, we saw the death toll rise in Kentucky this morning. Yeah. Well, at least, you know, some people are still trying to have the holiday cheer. You know, it's hard to start off a morning like that. And if you're having gusty winds today, this evening, if you have those Christmas and holiday decorations, make sure they're secure.
Or make sure they're secure. Well, a light display at a